In opening the case, you will need a small Phillips head screwdriver and depending on the manufacturer of your components. First, at least I remove one of the side covers, usually the right side as I face the front of the computer, and secure all the screws. So I made a DIY box for the screws. You might find it easier to access all the parts if you remove both sides covers. And when you are done opening the front of the PC, unplug all the wires and make sure that you take a picture or you write down where the wire is being connected. And be careful in unplugging the wires. The next is unscrew the compact disc on where it was being attached. And now, here is our compact disc. Next is the power supply. Remove the power supply unit by unplugging the remaining connectors. Then, unscrew the unit from the frame. After unscrewing the power supply, now we have to get the power supply in the case. The next is the hard disk drive. Be gentle in moving the drive as hard bumps can damage the internal parts. So now, we have already removed the hard disk drive. Then remove the CPU fan. In removing CPU fan, each has an arrow on the top. Rotate each pen into 90 degrees in the direction of the arrow. Pull each of the pins straight up and you should hear a click as they unlatch from the motherboard. Next is the random access memory. Remove the memory by pushing the clips on both ends of the module down. This will cause the module to pop up for easier removal. Do not touch the gold connectors on the chips if you are using the modules. If you're not reusing RAM, find out how it can be used in another applications. And in removing the motherboard from the case, loosen the screws mounting the motherboard to the computer case. Confirm no other cables are connected to the motherboard. And in removing the CPU, once you've raised the housing, all you have to do is to lift the processor out. And if you're done, if you're going to assembling the PC, insert the components in the opposite orders. You remove them, starting with the motherboard. Plug in all the cables as you inserted the component. Most items will plug into the motherboard and the power supply unit.